Sweet man. Hey everybody. Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV, to the castle where we are kings and queens over here. We discuss adult topics. Adult It's an adult show. We have fun, we kick it, we do what we do. Y'all just excuse me, I'm trying to roll up. Let's see her. What about Hey TT. Hey Shank. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, today gonna be fun. Because I tell you, when I was downloading some videos, we listen but we don't judge. If I tell y'all I laugh my butt out, I laugh, y'all. I killed myself. I never seen nothing like this before in my life. But it was funny though. And when I was downloading, I'm like, damn, this is funny. But then again, when I listen to it again, and I'm like, damn, this could really mess a home up. So I don't think that this is a good game to play with your man. It might be a good game to play with somebody else, but not your man, baby. Oh, but no. Oh, but no. So we listen, but we don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge. Y'all see my man behind me? He's like, I'm listening, girl. I'm listening, girl. Yeah, I think my little man in the background back, it was the curly hair, his fashionable Fashion Nova shades on. If y'all hear Sabrina, don't pay her no mind. She was getting on my nerve. I'm trying to eat my baked potato, but she was all in my face. Lord have mercy. Hey, Cassandra. Can't eat nothing with this damn cat. I tell y'all, she's spoiled. She's spoiled. She rotten. But yeah, y'all. Hey, Pep. Hey, y'all. What's going on? But I had fun downloading it. I laugh, y'all. I laugh. I laugh. I laugh. I laugh my butt off. I laugh my butt off. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Um, I'm trying to see if I'm coming back on Wednesday. I know I'll be back on Thursday, but Wednesday I don't know. But anyway, we'll talk about that at a later date. But anyway, yeah. But I hope everybody been safe, keeping warm, keeping cold, whatever your situation may be. My situation is cold in the mug outside. It's cold as she's nizzle. She's nizzle outside. Sure is. Let me get my link here right quick. I tell you, with the age I am, I learned one thing. Them goddamn cats is something terrible. I learned that much. They ain't terrible, just they sweet, but they a little bit too much. Can't see your man. Can't see. What man? Where you at? I need 1, 2 or 3. I need 4. It's covered in rain on the wagon. Yeah, they say rain gonna be here in the morning at about 1 in the morning, but start raining here. It's gonna rain off and on here and there here in Texas. So y'all make sure y'all stay warm, cause shit, believe you me, I've been lounge. I learned how to lounge. I learned how to lounge real good. It's the high 30s. That's warm for us. For real, TT? No, girl. That's too cold for me, girl. The 30 still too cold for perp. Huh? You know, as you get older, your blood get thin. Huh? Let's talk about it. I ain't gonna tell no lie. As we get older, your blood get thin, you lose weight, you don't eat food you used to eat. Your whole everything change. I say everything change. Everything. Things start tasting differently. Ain't the same taste no more. I'm serious. Yeah, that's this cat something else, TT. She get on my nerve. Girl, I ain't gonna never have a man, cause Sabrina gonna let me have a man. She run shit around here. She always got something to say every time. But yeah, let's get started because this is gonna be funny. Oh, let me go. I'm in the wrong spot. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay, y'all, let's get started, y'all. Y'all get your popcorn, your wine, your coffee, your water, your tea, your juice, wherever you want to get, because we fixing to laugh, y'all. Let's go.
We listen, but we don't judge. Part 3. 4. 3, 4. I don't know which one it is.
Oh, it's one of them.
Alright, let's check this out. So, the first time I came and saw you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even coming over there. I post came over there, try to get to know you and all that and build something. But my plan was come over there and just hit you and go on my business. That's what the plan was.
Oh, okay.
But, you can't judge me now, because, look, we here now, so
I used to judge you.
And you used to judge if you would to. And you used to judge because,
Hey, I'm not judging.
It went past that.
I'm not judging.
All right. We listen.
We listen, but we don't judge. So you remember the day that you came over, like the first day we met?
Yeah.
That's what I want. I ain't want to be in a relationship with you. I just want you to hit it and keep it moving. Like I wasn't looking for nothing serious. Like, please.
That's the type of woman you were. So anybody that walked in there, you gonna get it to them.
I ain't seen anybody walk through there.
That's what it sounded like you said.
Well, it don't matter. It is.
So you just let niggas come up in there and...
No, wait a minute. Don't do that.
No, that's how you said it. Like you already had your mind playing who walked through that door. You gonna get it to them.
No, that's
all right, whatever. All right, we listen, but we don't judge.
I just didn't want to
listen, but we don't judge.
You.
We listen, but we don't judge. So when we met that same day that you let me hit it.
Okay.
That thing was a little pissy. Listen, but we damn sure judge. That thing was a little pissy.
I was not easy.
I'm gonna tell you, you want to put it like that. So I get that why you pissy, because you let different niggas come in there and
I'm
pissy. You a little pissy.
You know
you lying. It was him though. It was him. But that thing, it was a little pissy. I ain't lying. That thing was a little pissy. I'm just being real with you. We listen, but we don't damn judge. So I ain't judging. But I still hit it.
Okay.
So that means if you was nasty, you a little pissy. That mean I was nasty, right?
Yeah, you nasty.
All right. So we listen, but we don't judge.
All right, cool.
Yeah, cool. Come on. So anybody that walked in there that day, you gonna let them hit though. They will put on stuff on.
You still on that?
Yes.
And it wasn't no anybody. Everybody didn't know where I stayed at.
Well, whoever walked through that door, they were gonna hit.
Right. It don't matter. We together now, so it don't matter.
Everybody ain't doing it, gang. Come on, let's go.
All right, we listen, but we don't judge.
Judge.
Right here, say judge
come on, man.
Okay, so you remember that night that we had went out and we was like piece of drunk and we didn't know how we made it home?
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, then. So you remember when it was like pee in the bed and you thought you had pee in the bed, I was the one that really had pee in the bed. But I had got up and hurried up and did a quick wipe off and changed my clothes real quick, then got back in the bed.
Man, you talking about I had peed on my, I know I had pee on my damn
I
self.
can tell you that I had pee in the bed. We listen, but we don't judge.
No, you a nasty, boy, you nasty as hell.
We listen, but we don't judge.
I listen, but we don't judge. I remember what, last we left your grandma house, right? And she called and told my, can you get your cousin come over there to start the toilet?
Yeah.
Cause your little cousin that was playing there and start the toilet up.
Yeah.
That really that was me. I went
What
in
you
there.
mean that was you?
I went in there, my stomach messed up, and I put too much damn tissue in the toilet.
So you said my granny's
your
toilet.
grandma ain't had no garbage can in there. Where I was supposed to put the tissue in?
Well, you wipe the tissue on the toilet. What do you
That's
mean?
where I put it. I guess I put too much in there.
Why you using all that to wipe? Your butt ain't but so big.
See, I had one of them what's called shit that when you shit and you wipe and some more like it ain't leaving. That what type of shit I had. So I'm
gonna tell her.
Hey, it's over now.
She don't think I did it. You just think you did it on purpose.
She think what you want to think, but I ain't doing it on
You
purpose.
know how you and hubby get into it sometimes.
Yeah, whatever. Come on. We listen.
Right, we listen,
but we don't
judge. So, you know, like, when I had first seen you, like, we had first met, I really looking at your homeboy. I wasn't really looking at you for real. But, I mean, like, I ain't want to turn you down because I ain't want to embarrass you or hurt your feelings well, but I feel like I chose the wrong homeboy.
All right, we listen, dude, don't judge.
Really didn't want
you know the first time, them all that.
I really ain't want
that's some bullshit.
Okay.
We listen, we don't judge.
We listen, but we
you
don't
know the first
judge.
time we met, the reason I hit you up,
yeah,
cause they had already told me that you were hidden, so I was gonna come get the goddamn check.
Yes,
the hell. They told me that like, hey, that little monster over there, that Howard, they came by the house. They said, look, it was about $5 in the car. Everybody like, yeah, boy, they're here. So I was like, shit.
You know
they said,
you
hit
lying.
up. They said, hit up, tell you want to chill.
I got a quick question. When they be doing that, is it a possibility they start lying when you start saying what you gonna say? Is it a possibility once you start saying what you saying, they start getting their feelings and they try to make more things seem like what it really was, what it really is, because you sound like you getting the best of them. Could they be? Sometimes, y'all, when you say that we listen, we don't judge, and somebody start telling their story to you and whatever, and you start getting your feelings because you feel like they got the best of you. I can't believe that they did this to me. Yeah, he was real nasty. He was nasty. He was real nasty. At her grandma's house, y'all, the stop the grandma toilet up. How he gonna stop the grandma toilet up? Lord have mercy. I heard it all. When he said he put all the tissue in the grandma toilet. Yeah, that was funny, y'all. I'm just too through. How you go to my grandma's house and miss her toilet up? Y'all know y'all crazy as heck. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all crazy as heck, boy. Let's go to the next one. Shitty. Yeah, TT. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to get in mind what y'all gonna tell today. Cause we're gonna talk about this here right here, y'all. We listen, but we don't judge. Let's go.
We listen and we don't judge. I have an irrational anger response when I'm sitting at a red light and someone pulls up next to me. It pisses me off. Could you scoot up a little bit?
We listen and we don't judge. Y'all scared? I got kids by my uncle. All three are his, and my baby daddy think the kids is his. And I tell everybody I don't like men, so I tell them my kids are my nieces and nephews. We listen and we don't judge.
So yeah, y'all know I'm a nurse, and sometimes, well, all the time, if I work in a nursing home, I pass gas because it's stinking there anyway.
In front of the patient?
Yeah.
and they smell it.
It's stinking
Like all the
anyway.
time?
So they got tubes in them, and you just letting it loose.
Like you just farting.
Yeah. Because old people smell.
Because they pooping there all day anyway.
So you be like, if you in the room with them and they laying in the bed,
If it's a solid fart, I let it out. They smell it. It smell like that anyway.
but you know that like they know the difference in.
They do not. It's shit is shit.
We
listen
listen
and we don't judge.
I used to just be friends with people that I knew didn't like me, and they didn't treat me like a friend just because I wanted friends. And it went on for years.
Fucking cry.
But you was pretty.
And then I had to, go through trauma and heal from that, but, I did it.
You mean to beat them up?
And then I used to hate them too on the inside, so I don't think none of us liked each other for real. I don't think none of us liked each other. We was just hanging around each other for a long time.
We listen and we don't judge. I got one more. Since we not judging, right? We not.
No. Well, go ahead.
Yeah.
So I got a different group chat with me and 5 of my friends, and I talk about every single one of y'all every time y'all do something stupid. I told them about your business, your business, your business, your whole business, y'all nigga businesses, your dog business, everybody business. But I always seem like a saint.
You can get out my car.
No,
At this point,
we
Don't even worry
'Cause
about
I'm
it. Because guess
judging.
what?
I
because
I'm a little pissed off.
I
too.
lie to
You
her
don't talk
anyway
about my
because I know she be telling my business because she's messy like that.
I'm not.
Oh, so you be telling her stuff, but you know it's a lie.
Yeah.
Just
I told her my lights was
So
cut
the stuff
off.
that she telling other people, you ain't worried about it because it's a lie.
I told her my lights was cut off.
I don't tell her nothing. So
What happened till we don't judge?
I was like, I don't want to play no more.
I never
I
told
really
them
feel like she
Toya
need to
lights
get out of
got
the
cut
car.
off.
really matter.
Mom,
No,
really?
I never told them your lights got cut off.
Okay,
for 2
but
weeks.
like you telling them now,
No,
like,
I
bro,
didn't.
Why are you doing it?
No, she put the
camera.
lighter to the
Cut the
gas
camera.
off.
She done had kids by everybody. Oh my God. TT said they don't need to be MF friends. Damn. What the dog do? Good. They didn't like the dog. Good dog. They didn't like the dog. Right, Sarah? Oh. You would slap her face, Pep. But you couldn't. We listen, but we don't judge. She's like, what? We supposed to be friends and not judge y'all hoes. We listen, but we don't judge. Now, what kind of shit is that, y'all? Look how long she kept that in. Look how good she be at work for and just ripping and letting it go. She said, what difference do it make it stink in there anyway? I can't stand TT. Can we judge once the game over? Yeah, you can judge once the game over. We listen, but we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Okay, you know how sometimes, like, when we take a shower together,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I pee in the shower, like on your feet. Wait, we listen, but we don't judge.
No, we judging that. You ain't got to go past that.
Well, I have to go to the bathroom.
That's nasty.
sometimes.
I ain't know the
That
game
is
like
not
that.
nasty. There's no need for me getting out the shower to go use the bathroom.
Why would you piss on my feet? That's nasty.
You know how like, you hear the water
Alright,
running,
you
hear
can pee
the
all
water
the way. Why
running,
you want to
go
pee on
the
my feet? You
bathroom.
can choose to pee on my feet.
I mean, we standing right there, so
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
judging.
go.
I'm judging for now on out there. That's nasty.
We listen,
And we don't
but we
judge.
don't judge.
So we tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you remember that food we threw to cook on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
We just cook. That dressing,
Mm-hmm.
threw that shit away.
So you didn't eat
That
it?
wasn't it. That one.
And that was my first time making
I
dressing.
slung that shit so far over that field over there, over that fence. I threw that shit
But
so
you
far.
told me it was good.
We
and you
listen,
liked
but we
it.
don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge. Remember? You ready? We listen, but we don't judge.
Okay. So, you know that your razor that you use, like to trim your beard and your mustache and all that stuff
Yeah,
like
I do
that.
it in the morning.
Okay. I be shaving my lady parts with it.
But you nasty, bro. You do.
I mean, it ain't like you get a
bro, you
bump
do
or
stuff. How you
anything.
out? And I just did it in the morning.
We listen, but
No,
we don't
hold on.
judge.
And man, come on, bro. All right, let's go. We listen, but we don't judge. Come on, say it together.
We listen, but we don't judge.
When you took a shower the other day, when you left some drawers on the floor, I went and smelled your drawers. And it smelled like you had a long day that day.
They wasn't funky now.
I ain't say they were funky, but you had a long day. It wasn't fishy, but you had a long damn day. I didn't want to let you know that since you want to do nasty stuff.
I might was sweating because I'm tired.
Well, sweating whatever. You should have picked them up and put them in the dirty clothes instead of leave them on the floor. I was curious.
All right, baby.
They were pretty, but I was trying to see what you really working with down there.
Okay, then. That's cool. Okay.
Let's go.
All right, we listen, but we don't judge. Okay, so, you know, sometimes, like, when you take your dirty clothes off and you leave them on the floor,
Yup.
like your
But you
underclothes
smell
and
mine
stuff.
too?
No, I don't smell yours. But I do put them in the drawer with the clean ones. Like, I mix your dirty drawers, your clean drawers, your dirty
That's
drawers.
some nasty. That's some nasty shit, though.
Wait.
So you had me walk around here with dirty clothes on.
Well, you know what? You should
Hey,
start
y'all
picking
see
your
this?
stuff
This a
up.
nasty mother. You a nasty mother. I don't want to do
You
this game no
should
more, bro.
start.
Y'all, a toothbrush, y'all. The razor. Oh, see. T said you might as well use his toothbrush to clean her grandma's toilet. Sounds like hell no. TT out of order. I'm sick of TT. We're gonna make TT put herself in timeout. We listen and we don't judge. Man, y'all. Man, if I tell y'all, yeah, we listen and we don't judge. Yeah, TT. They nasty, TT. They nasty. He nasty. She nasty. He using his razor for her cooch. He just used, and then with a bad body, he walking around with nasty butt clothes on. You men's gonna start throwing y'all clothes and put your clothes away. If not, guess what? They would take your clothes, move girl. Take your clothes and put them back in the drawer. She says, I guess she couldn't determine which one was clean, which one was dirty, so hell, she put them back in the same drawer. Now, TT, we listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Let's go to this next one, y'all. Yeah.
So, y'all, we finna play a challenge, and it's called
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when you be making me do your back, I be doing it hard so you can't ask somebody else.
So you don't like doing my back?
We listen and we don't judge.
So you don't like doing my
We
back?
listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. Go ahead, Fat
You know
Mama.
how you get sleeping around the same night every time?
Yeah, because I be sleeping.
It's not just because you be sleeping. I be putting some pills up in your drink so you can go to sleep, so I can sneak out.
You joking, right?
We listen and we don't judge.
Nah, ain't no listen, because first of all, I don't even have sleeping pills.
The one with the X on it?
The X, Xanax,
I think so.
them is not sleeping. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Go, Jaden.
Sometimes when you be fussing at us, we don't know which one you looking at because you be looking both ways. We listen and
First
we
of
don't
all, I
judge.
can't help how God made
We
me.
listen
This is-
and we don't judge.
okay, y'all. Y'all see my eye? I can move it straight. I mean, I can't help how God made me, but whatever.
We listen and we don't judge.
I'm still pissed off. We listen and we don't judge. Go, Fat Mama.
I don't want to play this game no more.
Why? Cause you put Xanax in my drink?
No, because you don't supposed to judge.
Bye, y'all. Bye.
We listen and we don't judge. They putting their mama ass to sleep, y'all. They putting their mama to sleep. They putting their mama to sleep. Oh, my bad. If Sabrina said this. Yo, she got mad. You know, is it fair to say you cannot get mad for a game that you want to play? That's right, TT. We listen, but we don't judge. Oh, she can't send no kids to bed without no dinner. I would have whooped their ass. We listen, but we don't judge, y'all. Y'all put TT in time out about 10 minutes. She needs 10. Oh, God. Oh. I can't stand y'all. Y'all make me sick. Y'all make me sick. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. Don't do much right quick. Yeah. So this is a game that I would never play again. It's a PSA. This is a game that I would never play. Not with my friends. Not with my man. Not with nobody. TT's a cock. You sure right? I'm gonna play them again. Perp, I freak y'all, but we're not gonna judge on today. It's all right. You hear me, girl? That young man, woo-wee. Repeat. Woo-wee. Did you get it? Yeah. Right here. Yeah. Oh. Let's go, Lindsay. Hey, Tori, baby. I know you down there. I forgot you down there, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, my baby Tori. Yeah. That's my kind of man, TT, right there. Yeah, that's my kind of man dancing like that there. Get out the whip. Get out the baby oil. The Diddy baby oil. Hey, we listen, but we don't judge. Y'all can't be judging Judge Perp over there. She's just talking shit, sniffle. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all bad. Y'all some bad people. Okay. Let's see. I said Titi didn't get put out for 10 minutes, so she's still down there. I'm about to whoop her. Yeah, Sarah. She had 5 from earlier, and she got 5 more now, so she got 10. Yeah, I ain't ready to cool it off yet. I ain't ready for the cool. I'm gonna put some more fire. Oh, let's go.
So y'all, we finna.
My bad, y'all. We gonna play that with y'all. I can't play again because TT gonna get tired off for real this time. She's why she cock at it. She gonna see I want 2 or 3. I'll see 2 or 3 of her eyelashes. Lord have mercy.
We listen, but we don't judge.
So last week, when I was showing Johnny, I really had all of it, but I just want to keep a little bit for myself. We listen, but we don't judge.
Oh, I'm listening.
Well, sometimes when a client is kind of cute, I give them a little discount. We listen, but...
Now let's try this again. You got me fucked up. We listen, but we don't judge. Continue.
I don't think I want to say this anymore, sorry.
Good. Good, because I wasn't playing to begin with. We listen, but we don't judge. I am the judge, the juror, and the executioner. Do you understand me, bitch?
Yes.
Get to work.
It's raining outside.
Would you rather feel the rain, or do you want to feel the wind? Get the work. We listen, but we don't judge. My eggs.
Oh, hell no. She should slap that wig off his head because she should have been judged him with that wig on. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. He slapped that wig, didn't he? Yeah, off her head. I don't think she'll be giving any more discounts. We listen and we don't judge. Titi said, why he got that? I turn a perm wig on, slap it out next week. Oh, yeah. I can't stand TT. Whew. Her Sarah showing out down there. Man. Whew. Man, I had some laughs up in here. We listen and we don't judge. Oh, Lord. Whew. Let me keep my breath on that girl. That was a good one, y'all. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge gone wrong.
Or I started off. We're going to do the we listen, but we don't judge. So, Tay, you know that time me and you got into an argument and I had to cook breakfast and I said that the food was burnt? Mm-hmm. Your food was burnt. Mine was good. You know, but we listen, but we don't judge.
That's how you feel? So we gonna spill it. Okay. You know all them times where you was on the phone with your friends and you said, girl, I think we got roaches because them people up under us because they nasty. You remember that?
Yeah.
Our whole time, I'm looking at you like, hell no, we got roaches because you just nasty. But we listen and we don't judge.
Who nasty? Who nasty? Ain't nobody nasty. But okay. You remember that time I told you your cooking was good? Baby, your food ain't never good.
You a damn lie.
You not seasoned.
I season good enough, so I know you lie.
We listen,
you lie.
But we don't judge.
So you want to really take it that far? You want to take it to that point where you just lied? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell the truth. You remember that time we got into it and I packed up and I was finna leave, but then I was like, you think you taking me to play with? Because you ain't reacting how I want you to? You remember that? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, before I left, I pissed on your toothbrush. But we listen and we don't judge.
You pissed?
I did that.
Why would you piss?
You pissed me off, so I had to let it. Yeah, I did that. But we listen and we don't judge.
Okay, you right. We listen. Okay. Heard him with the pockets at. All right, so you remember that time I told you I was going to my friend's house?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That night, I went shopping and deleted all the notifications so you won't see the transactions. Period. And I need to.
Okay, but so now bills don't get paid.
We listen.
No, of
but
rent.
We don't
of rent.
Judge.
Of rent. Of bills don't get paid. Then what? Then what?
Listen.
But of rent or bills don't get paid. Then what?
We don't judge.
Okay.
Oh, that's taken care of, baby.
All right.
Y'all, can it go too far sometime, y'all? But it's Sarah fault. Can we listen and we don't judge? Can it go too far sometime, y'all? Be honest. Be honest. You better not, TT. You better not. Yeah, she was ready. Nasty. Who nasty? Yeah. She was getting her feelings, y'all. Yeah, she was getting her feelings, baby. She was in her feelings. We listen, but we don't judge. That's right. Unask that phone, TT. Unask that phone, TT. TT getting her phone taken, y'all, because TT do not know how to act in the chat. TT has been showing out for almost the last week now, to be honest with you. TT is now on punishment. We're taking her phone. She don't know how to act. She don't know how to type in the chat the correct way. So she's on a naughty girl list. So TT, unask that phone. Because you don't know how to act. Yeah, Sarah, that was too far. So what do y'all think about situations like that? Do y'all think that's a good thing to have? We listen and we don't judge, to get some honesty out there. If you've told so many lies and you just want to clear your heart, clear your mind, just clear some of the guilt that you got going on, and you be like, let's play this game. We listen and we don't judge. And you can't judge now. You can't get mad. Is it really a good game to play with a mate? Would y'all play that game with y'all mate? Hey, that boy DC, what's going on? Would y'all play that game with a mate? Would y'all play that game? My kings and queens who is up in this castle. Do y'all think you all would play a game like that with your men, with y'all man? Would y'all play a game like that? Perp wouldn't. I wouldn't. There's a hell no. That's right. You on punishment. Don't talk to TT. Don't y'all come in here talking to TT. Y'all leave TT alone. Don't come here speak to her. Don't want her to say nothing. Oh, nothing. She on punishment. Don't say nothing to TT. It might start a war, Pap. I think at my house, I think it'll start a war too. I think so too. Who else think that it'll start a war in their house? Who else would do that at their house? I wouldn't do it with my mate, but I would do it with my sisters and brothers. I think it'd be fun to do with your sisters and brothers. I think, y'all. What y'all think? I think it'd be a good thing to do. But then, like Pap said, it start a war up in her house. But, I think it'd be fun. But I really think it'll be a fun way for relatives and cousins to come over during holidays. Well, I wouldn't say holidays. I would say do barbecues. Don't do the holidays. We're gonna do holidays because holidays they probably miss a whole holiday up. You got that slick tongue, pal. That'll whoop somebody. That'll whoop somebody. Yeah, you know, it's a good game to have for 4th of July. Not Christmas, not birthdays, not Mother's Days, not Easter, no holidays. Just have it like Juneteenth, 4th of July, Labor Day, somewhere along in there. You see what I'm saying? And it also be good to have right before Valentine's Day, and probably good to have before Christmas time, so you know how that person feel about you, and you know how to judge their gift, or you gotta even give them a damn gift. You hear me? That's what I'm talking about. Please understand. Yeah. Who else played? Sarah, TT, DC, Tari, anybody in the chat else play that game at their house? Like I said, I play it on overtime, but during overtime like that, no, I wouldn't play it. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But hey, it be what it be, right? So that means what? It is what it is. You want to do it, DC? Mm-hmm. That boy DC said he wouldn't do it. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that boy DC. Let's put him in. Let's get him up to 50 subscribers. I sure would appreciate it. Now, holiday, Sarah. Mm-hmm. So, Sarah, just asking you, would that be a good game to play with your nieces and nephews? To see where they mind at, to see what they think about you? And could that be a good way to make to correct yourself with things that you thought you was doing right and you wasn't doing right? You know, with kids, would it be a good thing to have? That way you can make some corrections, but you can't get mad. You got to remember, you cannot get mad. But I think it'd be a good thing to have with your kids, I believe. You know why? It give your kids time to express themselves, what's going on, what they do, what they don't like. And then that'd be a good way for you to fix. You know what I'm saying? Fix the problem, what they said that they didn't like. And that'd be a good way, I believe, to have some little structure in your house, I believe. What y'all think? She might end up on homicide most wanted list because if a motherfucker tell me peace. Sarah, you ain't took TT phone yet? And that you know regards right. But some kids may be like, you know, they can't like them little kids. Them little kids. When they start telling their mom, but their mom wanted to play, but mom was the one seemed like she wanted to play the game, right? But the mom didn't understand the game because if she did, she wouldn't have never got mad at the kids there. I would have got mad when they started putting me to sleep at night. What the hell you doing with the X on it? Your peers with the X, the peers with the X. They trying to unalive me up in here. They trying to put me out of here. They want her to get all kind of rest. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna let it slide, y'all. We're gonna ease up off of just an inch. We're gonna give it just a little finger away. A little finger away. Mm-hmm. But I think it'd be a good game. I really would to play with the kids, your young kids in your house, your teenage kids from the age of, I guess from age 18 all the way down to the age of 5, 6 years old. I believe it'd be a positive game to play. And I said that way you be able to change what your kids are liking, what you're doing in your home, and you know, it'd be a way for them to change what you said you didn't like what they did. They're trying to think about it. I think it'd be a good thing to have in the household, but you have to remember the whole time when you're doing it, you cannot get mad at your kids. No matter what, you cannot judge your kids after they said, and then later on down the line, you start thinking, click-clacking, was they right? Y'all know how it is. And then you go back with your attitude, you get all mad. That's unfair. You can't do it to them babies. Are you for real, pal? We listen, but we don't judge. Dang. Kids too brutal honest with them motherfuckers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But when you want to know, TT, instead of carrying that around with them without telling you, and try to wait till they get grown, then try to tell you and talk to you and tell you, and you be like, well, why you didn't tell me that when you was little? Why you just now telling me that? Tell me this. So when you when you ready for them to come on out with you right now, you correct it in the household, that way it'd be a good straightening. Be a reason why you probably figure out, well, that's why they been showing out, be acting out. Now I see. You know what I mean? Oh, she told you she did. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, they was all idiot up in that TT, but still, you know, we got to listen though. We got to listen to our babies. We listen and we don't judge. Yeah, I ain't got nobody to play that game with in my house. Ain't nobody in my house to play that game with over here. No. But you know, it also can break a lot of homes up. When it comes down to the relationship part, y'all, it could break some homes up. It really can. It can. It could mess some homes up. Yeah. Let's check this next one out, y'all. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
So we can't judge anything.
No.
Okay. I spent $5,000 on designer shoes. We listen and we don't. We're supposed to say it at the same time. Judge.
We listen
and we don't judge. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I love you. Okay.
We listen and we don't judge. I stalked your ex's entire family and deleted the evidence from your phone. We listen and we don't judge.
I threw away your favorite hoodie because I thought it was ugly.
Which hoodie?
You know the one.
My mama gave me that hoodie.
I don't even like your mama.
You don't like my
We
mama?
listen and we don't
judge. But you don't like my mama? We listen and we don't judge. I watched the whole season without you. And watched it again with you and act like I didn't watch it.
Of course. We just started that show.
Yeah, but you be working late and I be chilling, so all in one day.
Bet.
We listen and we don't judge.
And we remember that.
No, let them hear you.
We don't judge.
Yes, okay. You looking like you judging me.
Go to the next one.
We listen and we don't judge.
I broke your Xbox and blamed it on the dog.
You what? You said he peed on it.
I spilled water.
Do you know how much an Xbox
we
costs?
We listen and we don't.
And you gonna blame it on the dog?
We don't judge.
We don't judge, but we pay back later.
What?
We listen and we don't judge. I ignore your text messages sometimes so I can have 5 more minutes of peace.
What if it's an emergency?
We listen.
What if I need help with something?
Judge.
We listen and we don't judge. I changed the Netflix password because I was tired of your cousins messing up my algorithm.
Oh, so my family is.
We listen and we don't.
Your cousins is on there too, so let's change it again. And your mama.
Okay, what you want to pay for the whole thing then?
We listen.
No.
And we don't
You can pay
judge.
for the Netflix.
No. You pay for my Xbox and I'll pay for the Netflix. We listen and we don't judge.
You took 150 photos We was on vacation, and I hated them all. I don't think...
This is why I don't like taking pictures for you.
I just don't think photography is your strong suit, but I love you.
I don't think it is either, but you always ask me to take the picture, right?
You're the only one there. It's like,
why don't you just get a random dude to take your damn picture next time?
It might turn out good. It might be usable.
Why'd you let me get to 150 pictures if you didn't like it?
Because I was trying to put faith in you.
You know what?
We listen and we...
Yeah, we judging my skills of how I use the camera. That's what we doing. It's cool. There's a lot of things you don't do right, but I don't say nothing. We listen and we don't judge.
How does
right?
come back on me?
We listen and we don't judge.
I deleted your alarm yesterday because I was still tired.
I need that to wake up. You know I'm a heavy sleeper. Why you just can't wake me? We listen and we don't judge. I always order food without you because you take too long to eat it.
What?
Sometimes I come with a half a full belly just so I can eat whatever you provide when I get home.
Why would you eat without me?
Because I'm a man and my stomach is a little bigger than yours.
All right.
Is that a problem?
It's okay. I'm cooking dinner tonight for one.
Wow.
Yep, I'm gonna make my
now you want to change the
garlic mashed potatoes.
You ain't made that in like 10 years.
With some creamy salmon bites, a little drizzled cheese on top.
Now you know you can cook.
Nope.
But we don't judge, right?
Mm-mm.
We listen.
No.
And we don't judge.
Nope. I'm about to eat by myself.
Can you save a little piece for me?
Don't try to cut this off.
We listen and we don't judge.
I used your toothbrush to clean my shoes when I couldn't find my shoe toothbrush.
Why would you use my toothbrush?
Because it was manual. Mine is electric. Mine is more expensive.
To clean your shoes?
You could replace a manual toothbrush.
Why would you? You could have used any other toothbrush in the house.
It's a 4-pack at Walmart right now on sale. Just replace it.
You replace it. You use my toothbrush.
But it was your toothbrush.
It's for the food. Huh? You know what?
We listen and we don't judge.
I'm judging that wig you wearing.
What?
See? See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying? I read that one. I'm around serial killer fight. She should have got slapped when she said she didn't like his mama. We listen and we don't judge. Y'all, what I know the one thing I got out of all this, don't leave your toothbrush around motherfuckers. They take your toothbrush and they do the most with your toothbrush. Not they toothbrush, your toothbrush. Her mama. Yeah, it's a problem. How you spend $5,000, y'all, on a pair of damn shoes? I don't care if they was some red bottoms, apple bottoms, beat up the boot. There's no way I'm gonna pay $5,000 for a damn pair of shoes. Yeah, TT disrespecting the toothbrush. Damn. What's up with that, y'all? Why y'all be disrespecting the damn toothbrush? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm gonna drop the link again, y'all. We're gonna take a little break right quick. Y'all, when y'all mess around and get major, y'all hide them damn toothbrushes.
What to do and which way to turn. So the best thing you can do and the best thing you can learn is get closer to God. Times be so hard, falling apart, yeah. Make you want to get closer to God. Got a broken heart, need a new start, yeah. Make you want to get closer to God. Don't know his will, gotta trust his plan. Always hold his hand, yeah. Make you want to get closer to God.
Oh, that don't sound right. My bad. What did you say? Damn, they got another discussion. Yeah. But this girl, he said 5,000. Yeah, she said $5,000. I got shoes, hat, outfit. That didn't sound right. Don't look on this side. It didn't sound right. I'll do it. Right, TT? Don't y'all leave y'all damn toothbrushes out. Let's go make a little piss stop. Be right back. All right, she ate. She ate. So y'all, what y'all think? What y'all think? So some of us think it'd be a good thing to do at home, and some of us think it's not a good thing to do at home. So anyone want to come up here so we can listen, but we don't judge. I'll drop the link. Anybody want to tell their story? Y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. I sure appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all hit up Just Me TT, subscribe. Y'all subscribe to That Boy DC. Y'all subscribe to Shank Rock, the Rock Squad, Miss Parker. Y'all subscribe to Shano. Y'all like Shano, y'all. We got Tari. Y'all subscribe to Tari. Y'all, subscribe, y'all. We try to make it happen for the small creators over here, content creators. We may be small, but we got good content. We putting it out. And hey, that's what we do. Y'all do that, yeah. We putting out good content. And I think that we need to be shared out more. We need to get more like. We need to get more people in here, to laugh and talk like we talking and laughing and stuff. Y'all know we show out. Come on. Y'all see us show out all the time. We always showing out. We always doing what we do, y'all. Come on, y'all. Be real.
Black woman, I admire how courageous you are, and I'm thankful for all you do. I love you, black women.
Black women, I love that everything you touch turns to African ivory and that also beautiful gold. I love you for sure.
Black women, I love your unapologetic self-love. We love you, black women.
I love the way a black woman takes care of a black man. I love you, black woman.
Black women, I'ma always put y'all first. Love you.
To my black woman, I love everything that you are, forever and always.
Black woman, I love your smile. I love your colorful personality. I just love you. Love you, black woman.
Black woman, I love how intelligent, how beautiful, and how caring you are. Love you, black woman.
Love the natural texture. I love your overall style. Love you, black women.
Black woman, I love your strength and resilience. I love you, black woman.
Black woman, I love your natural curves. I love you, black women.
Black women, as a black man, I appreciate your support. We love you, black women.
Black women, I love y'all hard work and dedication. I love you, black women.
Black women, I love y'all independence and y'all hunger to always go get it no matter what the situation is. I love you, black women.
I love you, black women. I love y'all natural beauty, and I love how strong you all are. I love you, black women.
And I love you, black women.
Let's go. My young kings say they love us, black women. We love you too, my black young kings. What's going on, Pap Pap?
Come on. Hey, friend.
What's going on, good?
I got another one. We listen and don't judge.
Well, let's go. We listen. Anybody else at the link?
My youngest daughter, one time, she got mad because I told her to clean up the kitchen because she was spoiled brat. I told her to clean up the kitchen. She got mad. The next morning, I go in there to get my coffee cup, and it don't taste like nothing but dishwasher liquid. I pulled the coffee out, washed the cup out. It still tastes like dishwasher liquid. I washed the cup out real good, make sure. And then she gonna tell me, Mama, you remember when you talk about your cup tastes like dishwasher liquid? I was mad because you told me to wash dishes and I filled it up with dishwasher liquid. She flat out told me.
Hey, you listen, you didn't judge though. You didn't get mad. You didn't get mad, right?
It was too late. I had already drunk the soapy coffee. She a spoiled brat.
The only story I got is, I remember one time we were going to Arkansas and I had a pee, and we was out there in the middle of no man land with nothing trees and grass. But we got it made about like 60 miles, maybe about 50 miles before we got to right outside of New Boston. Before we got the decab and all that, number trees. You know what I'm talking about? Number trees and
yeah.
Girl, I had pee so bad, girl. We didn't have no tissue. We had to pull over. Y'all, I had a drip dry. I had to shake it, y'all. I had to shake it, y'all. So when I got where I was going, I had to bite myself off, y'all, because my pants was pissy. We listen, but we don't judge. Shut up, P.T. Don't you say nothing. We listen and we don't judge. Yeah, most definitely, y'all. I think, like I said, I believe it'd be a good thing to have if you got teenage kids, y'all. I think it would be good to have. You got young kids. Do you think you agree with that, Pep? You disagree? It wouldn't be good. It would be good.
I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good for even the little kids, not the little bitty ones, because the little ones gonna be honest, and at least you'll know what's like that on their mind.
Right, right.
Because they just gonna be honest about what they gotta say, and there might be something going on with them. And if we listen, we don't judge, they might give them enough courage to say, you know, if something going wrong with them.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be a good thing to have. I really do. I do. I do. Well, y'all got Mara Wednesday, y'all. This week going by fast already. We ain't. I thought yesterday was just Monday here, and it was shit. Well, Sunday, brother. Going by fast. So, have anybody been keeping up what's going on with the news and what's been happening in Carolina? You been keeping up what's going on, Pap?
Yeah, the Democrats crashing out because Elon Musk is going through there and doing everything they did. Did you see what they did? They had a protest in front of the Capitol building. They was protesting in front of the Department of Education. They wouldn't let the Congress people up in the Department of Education. Mm-hmm. They screaming and hollering about Elon gonna have access to everybody information, but ain't nobody said nothing about that Chinese spy they caught that hacked the treasury.
Yeah, but you see what Elon Musk about them young boys up in there don't do that work.
I can't really argue with him about that because they need a fresh set of young eyes that don't really know what's going on in the government and can pick out where all that unnecessary money is being spent. Mm-hmm. And all them old folks up there that's been up there 30 and 40 years need to go home and sit down somewhere and shut their mouth.
Elon Musk is saying there's a widespread of fraud taking place at a federal entitlement like Social Security.
See, that's what the problem. They think. I watched a video a while ago. They think Trump just sitting back letting him run everything. Trump, in my opinion, is sitting back and giving him enough rope to hang himself.
Why you say that, now, Pat? Why you say that?
Because Trump got to be numero uno. He just being quiet right now because Elon going through and pick. Elon is like he's not a part of the political scene, kind of like what Trump was when he ran for president the first time. Mm-hmm. You ain't really no politician, so you can go in there and get somebody to go in there and look with that ain't got no skin in the game. Mm-hmm. Well, but Elon's ulterior motive, Elon's ulterior motive is to see, which I do believe, where he can get his hand in there and get some more government contracts.
Mm-hmm. TT said just more executive orders being signed per usual, and national consumer blackout on February 28th. No, so support small and black businesses. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you, TT. Yeah. Y'all mark y'all calendars down.
Yeah,
y'all mark it down y'all calendar. The 28th of February. Blackout
and support small and black businesses for February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Oh, I ain't getting no Valentine's, so I ain't worried about that. But also, they showed what Elon Musk, 19-year-old Lieutenant Spark Ferry fiery out that new role. So Elon Musk had this new dude, this little young boy, to come up there and do some new roles to the State Department of eliciting from some within the agency. So something going on within the agency, and so Elon Musk had this little 19-year-old boy for DOG worker, so he can come in there and try to take care of stuff. Now, how you gonna have a 19-year-old come and try to tell me?
That's something? What I'm telling you, cousin. That's what I'm telling you. They ain't the only one he got. He got 123, 125. He got some young ones up there, and they very intelligent.
Yeah,
and he got them up there He got him up there to check the books. They trying to cut all the unnecessary spending out of every department. And the ones that's been up there for years don't want him to do it. They up screaming and hollering. Dude played a video today. They up screaming and hollering about all these people he deporting, but they ain't saying shit about what Clinton did. Clinton deported a hell of a lot of, and they was calling Obama before they called him the first gay president. He was deporter in chief. Because Obama had deported way more than anybody did. But ain't nobody saying that. Why y'all ain't crying about that?
TT said, at this point, I don't care what's happening in the White House. That's not my president, not my monkey, not my show. I done told her about her damn phone.
Well, TT said the truth. She just, you really don't need no more than to pay attention where the money going. Because it's the American people tax money that's being spent unnecessarily. Why is they sending money overseas?
That money going overseas to help Syria and all them. That's Ukraine and all. That's where the money going.
But they send, I don't know if I told y'all, but they sending money overseas for LGBT operas.
Yeah.
They sending money to Iran. They for LGBT, Syria for LGBT shows and to teach the kids and all that kind of stuff. That's unnecessary, and the American people do not agree with sending my tax dollars. I'm one of them. I don't get down with the LGBT stuff, and you over there trying to teach them people over there about LGBT, and you got homeless people over here. You got people starving over here. Take my tax dollars and take care of them.
Starving like Marvin. Now, did y'all hear about? Now I don't know. Now everything is changing in the new prison system. They got new prison rules for trans women. I think I talked about this already. But anyway, what they did was when Trump made sign on papers earlier this week, or last week or whatever, he called on transgender women in the federal prison to hand over any female identifying clothing and other commissionary items like women's razors, hair care. Hair care is on hold at least one federal prison, Texas, and this is in Texas now. They trying to hold all this. So I guess it's an FCI in Seagoville in Texas. That right, Pam?
It's an FCI in Seagoville and an FCI in Texarkana.
I'm about to discount, but yeah. So they said now the transgender women can't have razors, certain clothing, and none of that stuff. So what you think about that?
He said one only gender in America is a man and a woman, so you got to go from the top to the bottom and clean them out. If you're a man, you're a man.
And also had all the give up their female undergarments and shit.
Well,
I blame the prison system for letting that go on like that.
No.
The prison system.
You who?
The prison system.
Start with Obama and take it right on the Biden.
I know Obama signed. I know what Obama when they did all that signing and all that stuff. He's crazy. I remember that. For the LGBT, I remember that.
And the next president that pushed it was Joe Biden. The ones that's pushing it is the Democrat.
Yeah, that's true. And they said also for Social Security, it said Social Security. They say he's trying to also pick out the ones who is on Social Security with Facebook numbers, with Social Security numbers that's not theirs and things like that. So I'm going to see how they're gonna go, because I'm sure there's a lot of people got fake Social Security numbers and they came over here and stuff like that to get Social Security. They ain't supposed to get Social Security.
That's the reason why they starting at the top, because they couldn't have got a Social Security number unless the Social Security Administration gave it to them.
Yeah, they said it was Elon Musk said, I am 100% certain that the magnitude of the fraud in federal entitlement, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, welfare, disability, etc. Yeah, you can go in there and see what's going on and pull everybody's stuff out. It says $100 billion per year of entitlement payments to individuals with no Social Security numbers or even a temporary ID. Now, ID number. Now, how you gonna get social with no social security number, social security with no social security number, or even a temporary ID number? Now, how they let that happen? Now, that wasn't supposed to even happen.
Because it's fraud. The same reason how the hell they giving Social Security payments to Ukraine. Social Security payments supposed to come out of what you work for all your life in America, not a citizen of Ukraine. And then you come over here and get the people money. Yeah, I'm mad about that one. I'm real hot about that one because I'm near Social Security age, and I started working when I was 17 years old. How you gonna come over here and get my money, and then when it's time for me to get my money, ain't gonna be none now, and I'm the one work for it, and you didn't.
Now, what about FEMA? Now they saying FEMA officials.
They need to cut that motherfucker out too, because first of all, ever since Katrina, they've been telling how FEMA treat black people.
Yeah, and then they saying that FEMA officials was fired after Musk claimed they had paid too much housing for the migrants for luxury in the luxury hotels in New York City. That's what he's saying.
They should get rid of them. They should get rid of them.
They living in luxury. What the hell you living in luxury hotels and our people out on the streets hungry and stuff?
When Katrina hit, y'all wasn't getting them. They wasn't getting them black folks no luxury hotel. FEMA wasn't. They wasn't giving them nothing. They had all them over there on Buckhannon Road in front of not the primary, over there the school over there, the intermediate school over there. After they had cleaned out that Creosote plant, they had that whole thing over there was filled with them little bitty mobile houses. Them things sit over there, I know, for 6 months. 6 months, they didn't give them to them people. They waited till all the people left, and then they was giving out a few of them here and there. And I know, I was working at the park. I know damn well them little bitty houses sit over there for 6 months, and they had a big old FEMA sign on the fence. It shouldn't take no 6 months to take them things down 59, go to Louisiana, hit highway Interstate 10, and take them stuff to Louisiana. Them things sit in that lot for 6 months. I know they did. FEMA ain't working there. Then you got the hurricane that hit them people in North Carolina, $750. The people done up there, the man slipped. I seen the video today. Man slipped to say with the fire we started. The man said it, the white man said it. Then you want to get him $750 and then take their land to build affordable housing for the migrants. How the fuck you gonna burn me out there and take my land? Excuse my French, but that kind of stuff make me mad.
That's true. Now, how about now? Tell me how you feel about this right here. Now, I want you to tell me. Okay, let me see. Okay, it says Texas School District. Now, the case is getting very dirty. Texas School District warns parents of student citizenship check while on school buses.
What'd you say? I missed that.
The Texas School District warns parents of student citizenship checks while on school bus. So they don't be checking school buses for citizenship. Now, how y'all feel about that?
Well, if they ain't got no business over here, I'm sorry. Bye-bye.
But pal, you on a school bus doing all that?
I'm just saying, this is my thing right here. Don't get me wrong. I got good heart. I ain't got nothing against babies and stuff. But when we gonna start looking out for us? Them immigrants and their kids over here taking food out of our kids' mouths. No.
But I'm just
saying,
saying,
you getting the food, you getting them $400 and $500, $6,000 worth of food there, $3,000 and $4,000 worth of welfare, and one of the black mama over here that's really struggling might need them little food stamps. She can't get shit. No, get the ass on mama over here. Can we go to Mexico and get free, or Guatemala, Venezuela, Colombia? Can we go over there and get free assistance? Hell no. Get that ass from over here. I'm just sorry.
Am I still?
And if they ain't coming the right way, they need to go.
But they ain't got to go to the doggone school buses. They can go to the house to go to the school bus. Why go to the school buses though? You ain't got to go to. I understand what you said, but why go to the school bus though? Damn, that's dirty.
They out here getting the amenities, and we can barely get anything. We make $2,500 a month, and damn near everywhere you go, rent is $15 and above.
Yeah.
I mean, what is they really doing to our community? Period. And they just let them run up in there, and then they call it the ghetto when you done let these goddamn funky ass wetbacks up in here, letting everybody live with them. But you want to claim this as black folks turning households? No, it's these motherfucking Mexicans that piled 10 motherfucking families in a 3-bedroom household.
Yeah, I hear my daughter going out.
I hear them. We listen. Let's go. Let's go.
Because that's how I feel about it. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against them. It's just shit. They overpopulating America, or even just Texas and fucking Georgia, because they all jumping over here and spazzing out. And they just pretty much in the way. And then they look down on the black man, talking about the black man don't work. Did you even offer him a fucking job? No, but you look at that mess and it's like, can you tote this goddamn pit pork? He gonna be like, you gonna do like a buck and swing that hoe for you, but you ain't gonna get that black man the opportunity to show you he can swing it. Shit, and y'all paying these motherfuckers under the table, and our black men can't even take care of their own goddamn family, let alone wipe their own ass with it. Shit, ridiculous when it comes to it. People gonna be people, but they just crowding us right now, and they not giving our community the opportunity to build our own community by letting us work and take care of our shit. You know what I'm saying? And just moving motherfuckers in on us and then claiming that we wild and ghetto and don't know how to have nothing. Like, the shit is just stereotypes. That's why I'm like getting into politics and be fucking with me.
Yeah, I hear my daughter going out. That's for 80s, baby.
We listen to the 80s, baby. We all listen. Let's go, baby. We listening.
She going out.
We listen and we don't judge. Let's go.
We listen and we don't judge.
Amen. And to be honest, that's how most black people feel. I mean, we done opened the door. We done held the door open for long enough to let people up in here. If it wasn't for the fact that our folks fought for the civil rights too, along with our civil rights, and then fought to open the borders to let more people over here, they wouldn't be able to come over here no way. Then you want to come over here and tell us no money for you. It's my money to begin with. How you gonna tell me no money for me?
You got half of the whole goddamn world thinking they Africa. Like this goddamn land won here when Africa was made. Africa was actually flooded before America dried out. You hear me? America dried out first. Then Africa, then all that shit up over there further east. And why is it more dirt than it is in America?
What?
They only got 1 or 2 fucking jungles and it's close to the water. Because it's close to the water. Everything in their country ain't nothing but dirt and oil.
She been to Africa.
It's nothing but dirt. And in Africa, they got the same clay we got in East Texas. The little mama house, you done pulled out your fingers numerous times.
Red dirt.
It's clay. And they gonna this ain't the original land. The original land is Africa. No, fuck it, ain't no Africa. If that's so, why do these motherfuckers trying so hard to come out of their country into this country?
That's the 80s baby going off. She going off. She going off. That you can tell that's my time captain.
That's the oldest one. That's the oldest.
Yep. The one you came up to her house?
Yeah, I remember too.
Yeah. Yep, because they learned when one time me and the woman at the library in Texarkana got into it. And cause I went to get that's when you go to the library and get on the internet. So I went to get on the internet at the library and I done sit there. She told me sit down and wait. So I sit down and wait. 3 people done come in and you getting them computers, but you wouldn't let me get in there. So I went to the desk and I went left. And my youngest daughter was with me. We got home. She said, Mama went off on them white folks. I ain't never seen Mama go off like, I'm sitting over there done sit 20 minutes and I'm watching you give other people computers. And you done told me to sit down and wait. I let her have it, and I told her the same. At the time, I was working for the city. I said the same people that sign your check sign my check, and you will know about it. My daughter said, "I ain't never seen Mama go off on the white folks like that." My son told her, "You ain't seen nothing yet."
And she copped back in them because baby mama comes looking like he the miser. Goddamn.
Yeah, they call me heat miser. That's what they call me, heat miser, when I get mad.
What? Titi said she got a beautiful African family. She had one last year. They didn't want to leave. They went to
Yeah,
Africa.
it depends on where you go. It depends on where you go. And I think my daughter went to Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
One and all that Kenya and everything, they closer to the water. Like Nigeria is right there on the ocean. Like I told you, I went to the ocean, right?
Yeah.
But it's nothing like when you go to Kenya or Guam because it's closer to, you know what I'm saying, the other side. So it's beautiful over there. They got palms, they got all the big trees and stuff, but not just so poor and country. You can see the dirt all the way until you get out the fucking country.
I got a question. Africa smell? Cause Lucky stink over there. Good smell.
Nigeria before they can go to Kenya, Ghana, because there's only one airport in the whole African motherfucking country.
Do it smell over there? Do it got a funny smell?
Actually, the air clean.
Oh.
Actually, the air clean. It's just windy. When it's windy, it's dusty. So it's kind of hard for it to be dirty because they so close to that water, that ocean.
In certain places.
Yeah, like the area we went over there by the ocean, where they had their houses was maybe 20 to 50 yards out from the ocean. So when it washed up, it wouldn't hit. But it rained one night and flooded all that field back there away from the ocean. I thought, nah, this ain't no good spot. They got a whole east state back there that they built it. I'm letting y'all know, if y'all don't take the dirt and push that shit up, the ocean and the rain is gonna wash out this whole east state. I could see it from where I was standing, water sitting on top of the grass and the sun was out.
Yeah, Titi said they told her also it's a fresh smell and the air is cleaner than it is over here. Wow.
Yeah, my daughter went 2023, 2022, somewhere along 2022, wasn't it, Tweety?
Yeah, it went 2021.
Yeah, 2021, she went to Africa.
Oh, sorry. So was they friendly? I know they was friendly.
She said some of them was and some of them turned their nose up at her because she is an American.
Was it more the women? Was it more the women turning their nose, or was it the men? I bet it was more the women, though, wasn't it?
She said, was it the women or the men? The women.
Yeah, they was intimidated.
Yep.
And
they was intimidated.
Like, they are really horn out there, and they get euros. So if a motherfucker give you 500 euros, you know what I mean?
What?
$20 to a motherfucker.
My daughter said they out there. My daughter said they was out there horn, and if people give you 500 euros, that's $20 in American money.
What?
And she said she told her, hell nah, what y'all turn y'all nose at me? They can't pay me no $20.
You can't pay me no $20. Shit. Now y'all motherfucker looking snooty than the motherfucker. I want the highest thing on the menu, even though I don't even eat it. Oh, it said, don't pay that $10 real quick and get that shit.
Wow.
So they over there paying euros, and I mean, their money is less than ours. You know what I'm saying? But it's lots of them.
Yeah, cause that's why they changing up. They changing up their money and stuff. Cause most of their money is backed off your U.S. dollar and the euro in Europe.
This how they do it in Nigeria. They only pay rent once a year, and it's a set pay. Then they get paid like annually. Like if I tell you gonna get paid 5,000 euros for the month, that's what your pay is. You don't. You can see that the first of the month and the end of the month. That's how you pay half your bills and to buy the rest of the month.
Because a lot of them
And she said you don't pay but your rent but once a year. That what she just said?
Yeah.
Wow,
It's cheap
damn.
to live over there too. Rent be like $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
They said,
wow.
I know they said it was cheaper to stay over there. And to see, a lot of their money system is based off the US dollar and the European euro. Most of them is the European euro. They still up under that, as they call it, colonial rule.
Yeah.
And knick-knack shopping. It's barely stores that you can knick-knack on shit. When you go buy your groceries and stuff, you buy quantity. You buy big bags,
Yeah, they were treated like tourists in the country, not peaceful, but in the city, the people was excited to see them and what's being like done. Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So that's how they survive throughout the month.
She said when they went to the club and stuff, the men was all friendly.
I got one question. Was the men fine over there?
She said, was the men fine over there?
Not all of them.
She said, not all of them.
The ones I be seeing on TV be fine in them.
Not all of them fine, shit, but you got some fine ones over there, and I'm talking about just naturally built like that.
Already.
They all be hanging out in the streets in the daytime, but come 9 o'clock, you probably see maybe 1 or 2, 3 people. They shut that shit down at 9 o'clock.
Pap, why do your daughter and my son talk? My son talk to me the same way your daughter talk, like we friends.
Probably because we were so young when we had them.
I'm just gonna say something. We were so young. We had them. We grew up with them. Ain't that something? That to me, that's kind of cool though.
Yep.
My son talk just alike. They talk. I mean, they vocabulary damn near just alike.
That's them 80 babies. That's them Texarkana 80 babies.
Yeah, he born in the 80s. He 84 baby. That's right.
And she was born in 83. That's them Texarkana 80 babies.
TT said my friend went to South Africa on a safari and stayed the majority of the trip in Cape Town.
Cape Town. They said in Cape Town they more welcoming over there.
Yeah, and then Ghana.
And in Ghana, they telling people in America and Ghana to come back over there. They get free citizenship.
They giving you somewhere to live. They giving you mansions. They ain't giving you shacks.
They giving you free citizenship too.
Nigeria don't give you citizenship, but it's easy for you to get citizenship, and they'll help you fund land, not a house, but land. It don't cost number $10,000 of your money.
But I'm sorry, that's all good. And if I get a chance to visit, I'm gonna visit. But other than that, I'm staying at home.
I
ain't gonna have to fuck that.
No, they're not running me for my land. My people, I can go and stand on 3 generations above me in the ground over here, and I ain't going nowhere.
You're gonna stand in there with a torch, because I go to one of these third world countries.
My blood run deep over here, and I ain't trying to go nowhere else.
What say, Pap? You ain't trying to go nowhere, sister?
No.
I hit the like, share, subscribe button, share with your cousin, sister, mama, grandma, niece, and nephews, too.
$. Let's go change their shit.
I'm gonna be right here. That's what I told my son. I said the people want to stop you and talk about let me see your paper. Say let me take you to the cemetery. I can show you my great grandma, my great great grandma, my great great grandma, my great great grandma. They're all in the same cemetery.
You can't be doing that, Pap. You can't be doing that, Pap. You can't be doing that. You can't do that, sister.
They'll shut their mouth. Where my grandma buried, her mom and daddy right there, and her daddy, mama is right there. Her daddy, mama, and daddy right there.
Next time.
All of them.
Next time.
And I was just like I said, I was old enough to know my great grandma and grandpa on my mama's side. I knew my grandma, mama, and daddy. I knew them.
Oh, TT said free citizenship to Americans as soon as Trump took his seat in office. What?
Ghana was doing it before then. Gunna been doing it for about the last 6 months.
Wow. But that's crazy though. And I don't know what they talking about because like I say, I didn't come from Africa. My mama wasn't over there. I sure wasn't over there. So the people come on, go back to Africa. Bitch, I ain't never been to Africa before. I wasn't born over there. I'm born up right over
That's
here.
what I'm talking about. I told you when they first come up with that mess about African American, and my grandpa heard us saying it, and he said, "Where y'all get that from? We ain't African."
Yeah. I don't know where they got that from. They got it from somewhere.
Jesse Jackson and his cronies came up with that mess. They say he came up with it in the 70s. I remember like it was yesterday. I remember my papa saying, "Where y'all get that from? We ain't African." And my papa didn't talk much, so when he did speak up, we remember that, and everybody paid attention.
Mama, what's that? They said to go back to Jim Crow.
Ain't no way in hell they gonna be able to go back to get Jim Crow. What? They can't sign the plate papers. You must not know what Jim Crow is.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask.
Where we was all segregated and we couldn't go in the white folks' establishments and we couldn't go nowhere near them and it was black codes. They is not going back to that because these little young niggas ain't gonna let them. And the bad part about it ain't the black folk. You got the white boys trying to be like the black boys, the young ones more than anything nowadays.
Today, Ayan's birthday.
Where they teeny boppers at? Where they teeny boppers at? They ain't got no teeny boppers, no young singers like Soulja Boy and all of them, the little young ones that ain't singing what for them. But where the little young white ones at? I don't see none. They all listen to that bullshit that the black folks listening to.
And they are, pal, and they are, and they dance and everything. Teacher said, "Y'all can have the dump of a truck country." My ancestors whispered in my ear and said it to me. Miss Payne, here, child. If you can leave, go. Yeah, I know that's right, TT.
TT, I understand, but my ancestors told me to stand 10 toes down and fight for what's yours. I understand very well. My ancestors run too deep over here, and I can literally trace them back.
I had a dream while I was over there last day. My day, get ready to come back home, and prior to me waking up, I was having a dream of Granny, Mr. Howard, dead by then, and Pawpaw, and Mr. Howard and Granny was doing something. Pawpaw came in, and then Mr. Howard disappeared. He was holding Granny like a baby. Pawpaw was, and then he sat her down in the chair and leaned over and whispered in my ear, like I was laying down, and whispered in my ear. I felt his breath and everything. I see you at home.
Thank you.
I'll see you when you get home. I woke up like.
I'm telling y'all. I mean, if you go on ancestry.com and you know some of your people, that's the only thing because they do have birth records and death records, and if you know the names, you can find them. And I found my papa, mama, and daddy. I knew their names. But they showed my papa daddy when he signed up for World War I. And the wife, Grandma Mary, she was born in Georgia. On my grandma's side, it took it all the way back to her grandma, her daddy mama. Because her daddy mama was the daughter of the slave master. And they had all of that on Ancestry.com. I knew the names. And that's why I could find them so easily because I knew the names.
Now, I heard that Ancestry.com thing was no good.
If you put your DNA in there, don't send your DNA. But if you know the names of your family members, it'll link them. Because they do have copy of, death records and birth certificates. That's public knowledge. That's public information. So if you have their names and where they lived at, like on my daddy's side, it took me out, it found his mama. I knew his mama name, his daddy name. It showed me what her mama and daddy name was. It showed me what my daddy, grandma and grandpa name was on his daddy's side. I didn't know no further than my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side. But on my mama's side, I knew my great grandma, my great great grandma. I knew all their names.
Okay.
And it popped them all up.
Mm.
Like before my grandma died, she was the last one living. And I went on there and because I put her name as my grandma, this before she died, I had put her name on there as my grandma and it popped up her mom and daddy, all the siblings that had passed, her dad, I think it was 13 of them, of her daddy folk, and all his siblings popped up. And his mama, I knew his mama name was Laura Ross Leader, and I put that in there, and it popped her up, and the husband, Grandpa Enoch, and her mom and daddy, cause her daddy was a slave master. My great great grandma daddy was a slave master, so I could trace mine.
Kiki said, I only know my dad's bio side of the family, and they were Indians. My mom has no birth history, so this ish mean nothing to me. I know that's right, TT.
See, I knew that the Indians came from my daddy's side and my mama daddy's side. And it was a mix on my daddy mama side. It was white people and Indians on my grandma's side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's right. Well, perhaps shoot, I might be back tomorrow, y'all. Shoot, I may be back tomorrow and do some talk about the Louisiana State Penitentiary tomorrow, so I can get it downloaded. So I might come back tomorrow. So shoot. But I might be back on Thursday for talk about why black men don't cry, and you know, if you got any questions for black men, I might get Tria Pill gonna come over here on Thursday. You had met Tria Pill, but he's a real cool dude. He'd be here Thursday. We're gonna talk about black men don't cry, you know, and things and different topics like that about black men don't open the car door for women's no more, and why the black men want to live up on women's and don't want to pay bills, and, you know, want to depend on the woman pay all the bills while they sit at home, and you know, things like that. I want to know what's really going on in these black men's minds when it comes down to young adults, when women have kids and stuff, how they treat their kids, black women kids, and perhaps if it's a young boy, if they spending time with the young boy, how they communicate with the young kids and things like that. Things we need to know out of our black men, you know, how they feel about black women, because a lot of black women going to be studs and carrying on, and I still can't understand what the hell going on, because some of these girls is pretty as hell. I mean, these booger wolves, yeah, they need to be some, but these pretty girls, I mean, I don't understand, but you know, I want to know what, you know, is it because of the way the black men treating the women? So I'm just trying to figure out what the black men is doing, you know what I'm saying, where they not treating the black women like they supposed to be treating the black women. You see what I'm saying? Why they get married? Why when they be down in the dump, they might go get a black woman, but when they get to a higher rank in their business or in their job, they go turn over to another race. You see what I'm saying?
I think I'm gonna try to come back Thursday so I can listen to a male's perspective before I put my 2 cents in. Because a man can answer it better. All I can do is what I feel and think as a black woman. But a man can answer that question better.
Yeah. Cause
y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist, quote unquote, and the government got a whole lot to do with it, and I'm just sorry.
And I really want to know why the black men, you know, call us women's now hoes and bitches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What make them feel comfortable call us that, but when they get to somebody else and they don't say them kind of things to them, you know. I'm just trying to figure out what's the cause of that. I'm trying to figure out why when you with a sister, you know, you don't try to upbring her, you bring her down. But when you get with another race, you try to go in there and try to build a whole damn house up from the floor to the ceiling.
Well, a little bit of the research that I did, like you see how them football players and them basketball and them TV stars, they get them high yellow women or white women. That's part of their contract.
They put together with them, right. I understand that.
I heard Cat Williams talk about it, and then I went and did a little research. Cause I said, he said, look at them, all of them got them high yellow women. Then I started thinking about it. All them up there that's gatekeeping. They either got a high yellow woman, ain't got no woman, or got a white woman. What's wrong with the dark skinned sisters?
Right. That's right. What's wrong with the dark skinned sisters? I'm just trying to figure out what's causing that. So yeah, that's gonna be on Thursday. So it's gonna be a good topic, y'all. It's gonna be good. So yeah, but if I'm coming tomorrow, don't charge it to me. Just charge it to my heart, y'all. I'll be all right though. But I'm gonna try to get stuff downloaded by Louisiana Penitentiary tomorrow. But just try to give me some watch hours in. I'm almost at my phone 4,000 watch hours, so I'm almost there. It's long enough, but yeah. But anything you want to say, Pat, before we get up off here, sister girl? I'm glad you came on here, girl. That we listen and we don't judge. That's something I would never do with no man.
Nah, cause he be done pissed me off, and I said the wrong thing.
I'm talking about. If I'm saying
well, y'all
do that.
Each one teach one. Y'all keep your head on the swivel, stay paid up, and take care of each other.
What you say? Each one teach one. That's most definitely it. And y'all make sure y'all stay warm. And hey, because it's warm outside one day and be cool outside the next 2 or 3 days, I'm tell y'all something. That's flu weather. Flu weather.
Yes.
It's flu weather, baby. You're gonna be sick in the booty.
Yes, cause
green, huh?
Saturday I went to work Saturday, and it was hot.
Yeah.
I got to my job site by 12 o'clock. It was about 2 o'clock before we left, and it was hot. I mean hot. Before I can get home, take me a bath good. Now, granted, I stay in the bathtub about an hour. When I get out the bathtub, the temperature just dropped. It's cold.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I swear somebody playing with that weather, somebody playing with the sun, somebody playing with the time, somebody playing with all this right here. Just like an illusion in our minds.
They is.
You just going through it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want nobody to say this is how I really, really feel. I may be wrong, but this is how I feel. You know?
Yep, I feel that too. I feel that because they know that sun is a black folks energy. That's our energy. We get out there in that sun, we get our melanin charged up.
That's right. That's right. Well, all right, y'all. I'll try to come back tomorrow, y'all. Anyway, if not, I believe my sister TT may be coming on Friday, I think she'll be on Friday. But yeah, I'm trying to come back tomorrow and do talk about the Louisiana Penitentiary. But anyway, y'all know our motto over here, y'all. Over here. But I like to thank you, kings and queens, over here in the Vino Castle over here. But anyway, how the hell you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? Peace.
Peace. I got to pee.
Nobody will hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up. I got 99 problems, but I got 100 reasons. If it rains, sleet, or snow, I'ma ball air seeds. Cause I gotta hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up. Say I'm enough. Even when it's tough, I can fall 1,000,000 times and I'm still getting up. Bulls it for the bird, bro. It for the duck. Early bird get the worm first. Glad me some up. I know I can. I know I can. Do what I wanna do. Do what I wanna do. If you don't believe in me, I don't give a about you. Get your ass to the bag. I know I am. I know I am. No mother pressure. A mother pressure. It just take a little time. Had to come and shut it down. Nothing more, nothing less. Teaching kind like a professor. I am healthy, I am wealthy. I'm a mother. Die. If it's for me, then it's for me. What I tell them all the time. If you walk up by my life, I just take it as a sign. 3 fingers to the sky. Told them read between the lines. Getting fatter, yeah. Stomach getting flatter, yeah. Don't give a if you can't see it, it don't need me. I don't chase sidetrack. I'm the one to be exact. Face card don't decline, and my body still snack. You know I'm T, and I know that I'm exactly where I'm